Hi, do you ever need to make a lot of pancakes or a lot of hamburgers? Stay tuned. Hi, I'm John with Let's Go Now Adventures. And if we haven't met before, Let's Go Now Adventures is all about all things camping, where we want to give you some skills, some tips, and some knowledge to make your camping experience more enjoyable so that you go more often. In today's video, we're going to be reviewing the Blackstone 17-inch grill. What we're going to do is we're going to be unboxing, we're going to be seasoning, and we're going to be cooking on the Blackstone 17-inch grill. Okay, here we go. No. All right, when I lifted the box out, it was pretty heavy. I'd say maybe 30 pounds. Well, when I opened it up and I just realized this is the reason. There's all the weight is in the grill, which is a good thing. The weight, the heavy duty metal that's on the grill, that's what makes it so the heat gets dissipated evenly. So let's set this down for a second. So what we've got here is a little description. We can cook 9 grilled cheese, 6 fish fillets, 9 chicken breasts, 4 T-bone steaks, 9 hamburgers, bunch of veggies, 9 pancakes, 12 bacon strips, 22 hot dogs, and 12 eggs. So this is kind of cool. The burners on this stove form an H pattern, which is a little unique. It's different than the typical circular burners that you find on most camping stoves. Also inside is a surprise box. What this is a grease management system. So let's get started putting this thing together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the grill over, and pre-threaded are 4 holes. First step is we're going to put the legs in. So here's the first one, no tools needed. Just spin them down. You know, one thing about these is if you're not on quite the level surface, you can level them up by screwing these in and out. So what we've got here is, if you look, this is the valve stem. This goes to the burner inside. What we're going to do is we're going to put this on. Now this regulator is meant out of the box to work with a 1-pound bottle. Now if it's a 1-pound bottle, it's set to work like this, so in this orientation, so that the bottle is at an angle. Okay, so everything's set up now, the stove's ready to go. The next step is going to be prepping this stove for use. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be cleaning the stove, the surface, and we're going to clean it with soap and water 1 time. That should be the last time we ever use soap on this stove. Now what we're going to do is we're going to leave this for 15 minutes or so. We want to see this grill start to change color. We actually want to have the grill start to go a little bit black. Okay, you can see that the grill's starting to turn, it started right underneath those H burners, and then it increased, and you can see that that darker shade is really starting to spread now. That's 12,500 BTU a burner underneath this heavy metal grill. I think that's those 2 combinations that make this so effective as a stove. I'm excited to see what it can do. So you can see the grill has gotten mostly black. It's really started to discolor. So we're going to go ahead. It's going to get blacker as we do the seasoning process. So here we go. One thing that we're going to do is, they say, Blackstone folks say to use flaxseed oil. Well, I don't have any flaxseed oil, and there's really no store close by to get some. So I'm going to use your basic vegetable oil. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit here on. And what we want to do, I'm using like this, like a little paintbrush, and we're going to paint the entire surface. And one key to doing this process is to use light coats of oil, just as light as you can go, and do more times. They say that the more time you take in this process, the more you're going to love your Blackstone grill down the road. So we've got a light coat on all the cooking surfaces and the walls. And if you notice, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's smoking. So what we're going to do is we'll leave that until the smoking stops, and then we'll do coat number 2. The same thing will happen, then we'll do coat number 3. So we're getting ready to start coat number 2. Once again, a light coat. And we'll take our little makeshift oil paintbrush, and we'll just work that all the way around the grill, painting all of the cooking surfaces. Just FYI, it took about 15 minutes for the smoke to stop on that first coat. All right, so here we go with number 3. Grill. I just want to give you a couple of heads up. In the instruction manual, Blackstone does warn you that not to use this grill inside in any enclosed place, including the inside of an RV. It's still propane burning, and we want to make sure that we have plenty of ventilation. So after spending all that time seasoning the grill, let's cook something. So I've decided we're going to cook some bacon today. You know, with the grill, all grills, they pick up a flavor of what's cooked in them. And so that's one of the reasons we don't want to use soap. But today we're going to make some bacon. So here we go. A lot of bacon. So what goes with bacon? That's right. Eggs. And hash browns. Couple of things to note. You want to make sure that you season the grill as well as you can. Like they say in the thing, it's true. Take the time now to season it, and it'll pay off for years to come. So overall, I really like the Blackstone 17-inch tabletop grill. A couple of things I really like about the grill is you've got a really large surface. For working with the 2 of us, but sometimes there could be as many as 9 of us, it's a great size. I really like the control that you have. It's not too hot. I did notice though, the center, there's a hot spot. If you know that though, it's good to work with. So I think I'm gonna give it a big thumbs up for the Blackstone 17-inch tabletop grill. I think you'll like it if you give it a try. Once again, I've included the links for this grill in the description down below. I'm John from Let's Go Now Adventures. We'll see you on the next adventure.